ball in like probably 15, the soonest, or later. But oh wow, Jay is coming on hot.
He's always had a really good overhead. We'll see if he can get any high ones put away. So it's 0-0-1 with Liz Truluck serving. And she's got a great two-handed backhand.
Yeah. That just clipped the neck. Wow. What a shot from Jay.
Beautiful. And coming back his first tournament back, first event, mix is going to be a little tougher. He's going to have to cover more ground, take more of the middle. So we'll see how he moves side to side coming off that knee injury.
Hey, he's looking good right now.
I talked to him earlier. He said he's only been practicing about 2 weeks, and he told me he was training with some 4.0 players. He didn't want to play full out with some really high-level play, kind of easing back into it. So he hasn't had a lot of high-level play since his injury.
Wow.
There's that two-handed backhand that we see from Liz Truluck. Might try and keep it away from her backhand on the return of serve.
Yeah, those are heavy and very low. It's hard to get.
And we'll take a look at the head-to-head ratings for these players. Definitely heavy favorites coming into this match, Anna Bright and Dylan Frazier.
We had 2-0. Jay serving.
But in terms of, the ratings say one thing, but in terms of tournament experience, Jocelyn Devilliers is the most seasoned player on the court. He's been around the tour since the beginning.
Yeah, him and Dylan are probably the OG in this court right now. Wow. It's a nice backhand from Truluck.
Oh, really good spot there. Pacey, you've played on these courts throughout this week. Is the ball playing kind of soft?
It's actually, the ball doesn't go up. It does go faster, but like when the ball bounces, like you can't wait for the ball to bounce like the usual courts, but yeah, it's pretty good.
And I think it's going to be those low ones where Jay has to kind of bend over.
Yep.
That maybe he's not as nimble and flexible as he was pre-injury coming off of that. I don't think he's going to have any trouble with the high ones, but maybe on some of those dinks.
Yeah.
2-2-1, Liz Truluck with the ball.
She does a very good job at taking those balls off the air. Cutting off those angles from Anna Bright's aggressive dinks. Wow. A lot of shots from Anna Bright.
Really nice Ernie attempt. 3-2-2. And that's an awkward fifth there. I
Yeah.
mean, it was a great third. He got kind of a pop-up.
I think he was expecting Anna Bright to rip it hard at him, and she went soft. We had to reach for it. What ball.
And it's rare that you see Anna Bright not able to get to a ball.
Yeah.
So we'll have a new Vulcan ball at 2-3-2.
So good.
You just really can't dink her wide, right?
Yep. Tied up, 3-3-2.
Liz trying for a lob in there. Do you think every player should have a lob in their arsenal, or is it only certain players if you're good at it?
I really think so. I think lob is so underrated. If you get that down, you gotta, yeah, it's a good shot to have it in your game.
And maybe even indoors with these bright lights above us. You know,
Yeah.
sometimes the sun's in your face, and sometimes you're indoors with bright lights.
Yep.
And so it can be a very effective shot.
Exactly, and then especially with the push-off, that can be like very good if they can get into like the other teammates' head for getting call of those.
And Dylan Frazier with the ball at 6'3".
Yeah, 3-6. Liz serving. It was there.
Yeah, rare
Really?
miss on the around the post from Anna Bright. We might see a lot more of that pattern with forehand to forehand dinking between Liz Truluck and Anna Bright.
What a ball from Dylan.
We streamed his first round on this court, and Dylan was so good at covering the middle on any ball that was attackable, just like that.
Yeah, I don't know how he can like go back and forth from right side to left side. When he plays with J-Dub, he's always on the right, now he's on the left. Not a lot of people can do that.
And we'll have a side out. So Liz Truluck serving at 4-7-1. Jay's really looking to drive those backhand thirds early, but I think he's got such a pretty backhand drop.
Yeah.
I'd almost like to see them try and get to the line with the drop.
Yeah, they're getting most of their points from when they get to the kitchen. So if they can do that more often, try to drop and to get in, or drive.
And Liz being aggressive throughout this game one. Do you think that was an attackable ball?
I think it was a little bit high, but I think she was trying to go cross court, so maybe try to hit it down the line. Ooh. Yeah, 7-5. It's a little wide there.
And that was a really nice defensive that around the post from Frazier.
That's the backhand you were talking about. So good.
Well, they were switching there, and so they go down Dylan's line when he's trying to move over.
Yep.
6-7-2.
And she's been thinking great all day, but just misses that one short. Pace, as a pro player yourself, are you thinking throughout the match, I'm going to mix up a third shot drive, I'm going to mix up a drop, or is it just kind of how the ball comes to you?
For me personally, since I don't even have a drive, so I just try to stick to my drops to get in. But someone like Kwong, if he's a ball striker, you got to go for that. What a lead.
Great rally there from Truluck and Devilliers. They're looking like they've played together all year.
All right. That's a good team right here.
Taking on our #1 seeds, Anna Bright and Dylan Frazier. And we'll have a timeout at 9:62 called by Liz Truluck and Jay Devilliers.
9-6-2.
What a handsome Jay. We got 6-9. Liz serving. Got a net clip, got a reserve. What a ball.
Strong play from Jocelyn Duvier. And one of the things I've been impressed with the development of his game is when he kind of first was on tour, he had a one-handed backhand.
Yep.
And then he actually started to train that two-handed backhand. It's starting to look really good, but it just shows how talented he is to completely change his swing motion from one-handed to two-handed backhand.
No, it's so true. I remember him ripping those one-hander, one of the prettiest one-hand. Now it's all two-handers.
Incredible, right? You don't see a lot of players kind of do that.
That's hard to do.
7-9-2.
He's there.
Oh, and almost a phenomenal get from Jay.
9-7-1.
Oh, just landed. What a handsome Dylan.
And that's a spot that a lot of players are going to try and attack you down the line. Dylan's hands too good on that point. A really good firefight, and we have a game point. And a lot of female players in mixed might not try and attack that ball. But Liz is definitely being aggressive throughout this game. I think that's maybe what you have to do as an underdog.
Exactly. Yep. I mean, if you're comfortable with what you're doing, just keep going for it. It's a nice backhand.
And I think some males in mixed are going to say, I'd like to have a female that's a little bit more aggressive. Some may not, but some players might prefer to have a girl that can create a little bit of offense.
No, it's so true.
We have a game point in the hands of Anna Bright.
I think it's just wide long.
And that's tough to miss a return on game point. But a well-played game one. And basically
The official ball of the PPA Tour.
Yeah, don't hit me, I'ma fall like face it. None of y'all can stop me saying where we like face it. Shut it down, you know I'm the one doing face it. None of y'all can stop me saying where we like face it. Face it. Face it.
This is serving. 0-0. It is a little off here. Like if you're someone that's trying to quick hit off the pounds, it'll be a lot harder to do it here because the ball doesn't come all the way up. And that's why Liz missed that one. You got 0-0-2. Ooh. Just wide from Bright.
and sometimes it's just too much offense. Great third there from Jay on his forehand, and Liz Truluck finishes it off 1-0.
Wow. That is so good. Great lob and a great speed up down the line. Well played.
2-0-1.
Price was on that speed up from Jay.
Some great hands there from Anna, ready to counter those attacks. And Liz was just a little bit off balance there. Misses into the net. The first point of game 2 for Dylan and Anna. It's 1-2. Great forehand backhand combo from Liz Truluck.
We got 2-1.
Anna really going for that ball. Maybe a little bit too aggressive on that shot. 3-1.
Believe. That is a. But that's so good. It's like a. It's not the high. It's not very loopy, but it's a. It's aggressive lob.
And that one was just out, barely missed.
Oh, we got a net clip.
Does that frustrate you as a player sometimes?
I mean, it's unfair, but just it happens. Can't do nothing about it.
It looked like a pop-up.
Yeah. He's kind of off place when he was hitting that one. And I probably was on it. I like her going down the line. That's a really good setup. There's a few times she went down the line and it's a pop-up every time. She did it again.
Oh, wow. A great rally goes to Dylan and Anna, but yeah, her lob's been. And we're back live in this round of 16 match between Anna Bright and Dylan Frazier and Liz Truluck, returning serve, and her partner Jocelyn Duvier. And they're discussing if they would like to challenge this point, and looks like they will. doing, or do you want to save your timeouts?
I mean, if you're not someone that's like not gonna use a timeout, like doesn't like to take timeout at all, might as well use it. Just sometimes it's a good yeah, I mean, every single time she speed up, it's a setup every time.
Yeah, Dylan's late on those backhands, but you got to think if she keeps going to the same spot, he's going to be ready. He's going to choose that she's going to go there.
She did it again.
He's really just leaning middle, maybe too much. So, yeah, I mean, you see a lot of that in mix, but it's getting picked on down his line.
Yeah. That's why it's very important to have like a girl that does a consistent role and at the same time attacking the guy down the line, because the guy is always pushing middle. Oh, there you go. Great shot there from Dylan.
But when you have a player like Anna Bright on your team, she's number 2 in our mixed doubles rankings, maybe let her have a touch more court, especially if you're getting attacked down your line, and just let her take a little bit more of the court.
No, it's true. She's a beast. She's very fiery. Just missed that. She's really good at waiting for that ball to go a little bit wider to hit that ATP. Wow.
Liz playing really well throughout this match. She's playing on offense.
I mean, as you said from the beginning, she has a really nice two-hand backhand. She's ripping those. Yeah, 6-5-1. That's so good.
Wow, the best rally of the match so far.
I think she probably had the best lob in the women's. She hasn't missed. She only missed one lob.
And it seems to be surprising.
7-5-2.
Yeah, 7-5-2. Liz serving.
And they're catching Dylan a little bit late, sliding back over after he takes that ball away from Anna. And he misses that one into the net. So it's 8-5. Great chance to maybe close out game 2 here at 8-5.
Wow. What a hands. Jeez. Good job there from Anna getting back in the kitchen. And another lob from Liz. It's not 8-1 so far.
And sometimes it's just all about the spot that you choose, and that was just right to Anna Bright's hot zone for a two-handed backhand. Pretty easy ball for her to handle.
That's true.
We'll have a timeout.
It's a great flick from Jay.
Puts it right at Anna Bright's feet there.
Great lead there. She's there. Oh. Jay's so good at that block volley drop shot. And we're tied up 8-8. Unlucky there. Great deep volley from Dylan.
I think he was trying to move forward before he really focused on hitting that drive, and it sails long. So Anna Bright with the ball at 8-9-1.
Great cover from Anna Bright. She's there. Oh.
And they finally get a chance to overhead one of Liz's lobs.
That's the first one that they hit it off the air, I think. I don't know, there's too many lobs.
Great ball there from Dylan Frazier. And we'll have a match point. 10-9-2.
That is so good.
Sorry. 9-10-1.
I feel like if they just maybe drop the net disc coming up, drop to get in.
9-10-2.
There you go.
Oh.
Side up. Match point.
They're trying to play it soft behind Dylan and generate an attackable ball, but Jay misses that one long, so it's back to match point.
What?
Wow,
Oh
what
my God.
a match point. Dylan Frazier and Anna Bright advance into the round of 16.